Directions to Tesco's RDC and they're known by a couple of different names: Daventry, Rugby, Kilsby. So depending on who you're told where to go from, it's Daventry Tesco's, Rugby Tesco's. It's actually nearest location is a place called Kilsby. Now I'm coming from the north, getting off at junction 18, signposted A428 Daventry. It's the rail freight terminal. Signs. And like most Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, all of the big ones, Asda's, Lidl's, it's a push button sign in machine. So I'm just checking. I tend to concentrate on driving instead of talking, so I'm a bit stilted in my voice. Yeah, so it's push button with the reference numbers. It's just off the motorway. There are it's quite a big estate actually, industrial estate, and there's quite a few different bits and bobs on here. So just again, like most things, just make sure you've got the right addresses for where you're going. I've got a bit of either a cold or hay fever. I don't normally suffer from hay fever, so it's probably a cold, so I'm a bit snuffly, so I do apologise. Anyway, so come off at junction 18, down to the roundabout, turn right, heading for Daventry, A428 and the rail freight terminal. Back under the M1. Just a bit of a warning, this particular Tesco's, it's notorious for being a very, very long tip. Regardless of how many items you've got, how many pallets you've got to tip, it's notoriously takes a long time. I've got a full trailer, I think it's about 52 or 54 pallets. I know I'm going to be here minimum 3 hours, possibly up to 5 hours. The longest I've ever been here is 7 and a bit hours. There's nothing you can do about it. Again, I think it's a staffing issue, could be wrong, but for them to be doing it over, I've been coming here years and it's never been any different. I was told once they only had one checker, and that was at a weekend. So one person was checking just about every trailer that was there. I don't know what the real reasons are. I just know, be prepared. You're going to be here a long time. It's typical Tesco's waiting rooms, plastic seating. Although they have refurbed it recently, so I don't think they're plastic seats anymore. I tell a lie, and I must take that back. I think they've got some new hardware in material, an indescribable material, because it's so stained, it's hard to tell what it is. Anyway, it's not a very nice area. You can't wait in your truck anymore, which is a shame, because you're there such a long time. It's good place to be, to get your head down for a few hours, health and safety, but you're not allowed to be in your cab anymore. What else is there to say about it? Not a lot really. It can be very, very busy, so it's not a very nice experience all round, but then again, not many of them are. So you now head for the low bridge. You turn off just before the low bridge, so don't worry about it. The next island, we're going to turn left. There's a multi-storey car park on your left for, I think it's for their staff, and you're going to DIRFT 2, D-I-R-F-T 2. That tends to be the main RDC. So just check your address, follow the road round the other side of the multi-storey, pick up a lane, it can be very busy here, you can be queuing out almost onto the road. The kiosk, whatever you want to call them, keypads, key in the Tesco's reference number, and then it'll either tell you to park up in the waiting area or it'll give you a bay. Any issues, press the intercom and you can actually talk to somebody who may or may not be able to understand. If they've got some sort of heavy accent, it's really hard to hear through the dodgy microphones, but you just have to persevere with it. Yeah, so when you go through, just follow the road all the way round and you'll see the goods in office halfway down the other side of the building. Just getting my paperwork sorted. Yeah, it's not the best, it's not the greatest. You're normally okay within an hour each way of your booking time. If you do get in early, don't think that's a win, because although you might put you on a bay, they won't start tipping you until your booking time, generally speaking, so just be aware. I think that's about it to say. You're going to be here a while. So thanks for watching. If you'd like to like and subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification button. It all helps with the YouTube algorithms, which then push my videos out into the wider YouTube world and gives it more chance of being seen. As I always tend to say, thanks for watching, catch you again later. Okay, so just had a little bit of a hiccup, which you're gonna get to from time to time. The screen froze and I kept quitting and restarting and it just kept buffering, and I was there for about 5 minutes, nothing. So I called the Goods Inwards office. They said to quit and restart. I said I've done it. They said do it again, so I did it again. They left me there for another 5 minutes. I got back in touch with them and said it's still buffering, so they said quit and restart and I'll stay on the line. So I redid it. Let's wait for this trunk to get not trunker, tug, sorry. So I redid it while he was on the line and he went through. So you just got to put up with it sometimes. The screens are absolutely rubbish. Sainsbury's down at Hoddesdon. I went there one sunny day, and because the sun was shining on the screens, couldn't get in. He had to switch all the screens off, and in the end he had to reset and reboot them, and then he had to pull my truck forward so it was in the shade, and I actually had to climb over and use the passenger side screen, the one that was in shade. So technology is great when it works. 9 times out of 10 it's a pain in the backside, but never mind, it's all part of being a driver. You have to put up with it. So yeah, so you just follow it round. That's just my camera sensors. You follow it round. As you bear round to the right, all the bays are on the right. Halfway down is the goods in office. You go in there, you have to put your key into key retaining safe, if you like, almost like a little safety deposit box. They're getting quite common now. You key in your registration number, your bay number, a little door pops open, or correlating with the bay that you're on. Put your keys in, shut the door, and you pull a little fob out. You keep that fob with you till the your tip is finished, and then to get your keys back, you check the computer screens in the waiting room. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Yeah, once the computer screen said to collect your keys, you to put your key fob back in, and then that releases the little door. Get your keys, close the door, get your paperwork, and make your way out. It's normally one way. Well, it is in this one. I think there's a few that are 2 ways, but Tesco's Daventry, stroke Rugby, stroke Kilsby is one way, so you continue out the field. Here's mine. I'm on bay 48. Let's pull out of the way a little bit.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and click on the bell notification button for more. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm.
So yeah, hope that's helped. I'll catch you all again later. Thank you.